Hi Gemini, and welcome to your reading. This is a pick a card for the energies around December. I do want to just explain a little bit why I do pick cards for generic readings. I just feel that each message will bring something different through. So I feel that whichever pile you choose will be the right message for you at this time. But you can choose all three piles. I'm going to do three cards I'm going to be picking out, so you can choose one, two, or all three. Just choose what resonates for you. I was also drawn this time to do a generic love reading at the end of the piles, so there will be timestamps in the description box below for all of those. I would also advise, Gemini, that you choose or look at your chart and have a look at the Moon, Venus and Rising videos, as it will give you an overall guidance of what you need to hear for December. So let's get into it. So let's choose your three piles. Okay, so there's 1, 2 and 3. So pile 1, we have details. Pile 2, we have balancing act, and pile 3, we have wide open. So they're the three piles to choose from. I can leave the video recording for a few seconds while you tune in, and like I said, you can choose 1, 2 or all three piles. The timestamps will be in the description box below. Hi, pile number 1, so you chose the card of details. It is a 7 card or 43, so whichever of those numbers resonate with you the most. And you see here on this it says clarity, important notes. So some of you have either written something down or need to write something down in December that's going to bring clarity into your life. Let's see what messages come through for you, pile number 1 there. So pile number 1, the light's shining really heavily on that, isn't it? So let's see what we can do. Okay, messages for pile number 1, please. Gemini for December. Thank you. Let's see what we have. We have Horus with Cosmic Gateway, and this says your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. The Shekinah, sacred self. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. Diana with focused intention. Think about what you desire. Set your sights high. Expect the best possible outcome. Odin with psychic insight. Your third eye is open. See truth for what it is and follow your intuition. Krishna, devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. And we have Green Tara, supreme protection. You are protected, cords are being cut, move beyond limitation and trust. And I feel with this is an awful lot to do with your spiritual gifts coming in or are basically enhancing during the month of December. I feel when you realize that, I feel like some of them, they're about to come online, that you're sort of like walking through this gateway into your gifts. And I feel like there's during the month of December there's a lot of research you're going to do about that. You're going to be finding people who have gone through this, who can help you and guide you through this. And I feel like Obviously this is December and like Christmas parties and things like that coming up, but you see this little mouse here, he's got a little party hat on. I feel like you're going to meet some people through a party night, or through some sort of celebration, and when you start talking about what's coming through for you, that's when you're going to come into alignment with others. I do feel, because we've got two like moons here, I feel that your third eye and your crown chakra is going to come into alignment around the either the new moon or the full moon in the month of December. And I feel that when that happens, there's going to be more signs, synchronicities happening in your life, and there'll be more peace, I feel, in your life. I feel that the people who were in your life who are no longer meant to be on your path will, the cords will be cut with them, and like I said, new people be entering into your life during the month of December. Let's see what else we have for you, Gemini, for the month of December, pile number 1. Whoa, these all want to come out. We're rushing to tell you the story. The 4 of Cups, the 9 of Swords, the Sun card, the 6 of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands, the Star, and the 5 of Wands. I feel like another one. I know you're all wanted to come out, but let's get another one. Oh, they all want this one, I feel. The 10 of Swords, yeah. Okay, so I feel that this information has already started to gradually come through for you, and you've pushed it aside because it's beyond our normal, natural ways of doing things. And I feel that once you step into this new opportunity, that this will be gone. This fear, this overwhelm, this worry about things will be taken from your life. If you look what we've got in the middle, we've got the Sun, the Star, surrounded by the 6 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands, and to me that means that things are going to come into balance and harmony for you. Sixes are all about balance. The 4 of Wands is about balance, but like I said, 1111 card is what the 4 of Wands is known as, and like I said, there'll be signs and synchronicities that are coming into your life because you're going to learn more things around your spirituality. I do see the 5 of Wands and the 10 of Swords to me is that you're overcoming this inner conflict that you've got at the moment in December, and that's because you're going to be working on yourself more. You're going to get more information through to you, and I feel that that's why you need to start writing things down, is that you're going, whether it be through dreams or whether it be through your day-to-day activities, I feel if you write things down that resonate with you and the messages that you're getting through your dream, and I think you've been getting these for a while, and I think that's where the overwhelm has come in. But I feel like if you start writing those down, you'll see some messages or signs in there that is going to help you to develop your gifts even more. I feel that also that there will be, when you realize what's actually happening and how good it can be for you, and you work on this inner I feel like probably your inner child, because you've been hurt, there's trauma been in the past, I feel like it's you knowing that, like, once you put that work in, you'll be fully committed to doing that spiritual work, and this is when your harvest will come to fruition, is because the things that you've wanted in your life will literally just start flowing gradually to you. But the work and the messages are going to come in definitely in the month of December for you. What else do we have for pile number 1, please? Pile number 1, please. Okay. Okay. So we've got Goblins with the 5 card. We've got 53 card with Listening. We've got Ride the Wave with the 14 card. Cleaning House with 37. Storm Fields with 9. Spirit of Place, sorry. Spirit of Place is a 4 card. And we've got the Dragon's Lair with your 19 card. Yeah, I feel like some of you in the past, when you were children, seen things that you didn't think were real, whether it be spirits, fairies, or whoever it may be. You could do this when you were younger, like most children can. It's just that they forget about it, and I feel something is going to come up through some sort of party night, because I feel this music and this hat is basically saying to me, is through some sort of party night, it's going to activate you like this. And it's like you've always been it's like you'll feel like you've always been meant to do it. It's just that I feel like that things are slowly happening, and I feel that that's where the overwhelms come in, because it's you don't know whether or not what you're feeling or seeing or even hearing is real. And I feel that once something is either said to you during this party night, or something will activate you anyway, and that's when things will start getting clearer for you. It's like this Cleaning House in the Stormfields is like the fog is going to be lifted. I mean, it could be a case that where you need to go and clear out, declutter things from your life. And most of the time when we find these things out, we want to do that. We want to get rid of the things in our life that don't serve us anymore. And if we haven't used things for so long, it's like clearing that away. And I feel that's what you're going to be doing. And you'll be wanting to do it. It's like you want to go on that ride, because you want to see what's out there. You want to see what Spirit has for you, what your next adventure is going to be like. And I feel with this Dragon's Lair and the Supreme Protection is that you'll be more connected with like spirit animals, and they'll be there to guide you and to guard you. They'll be there to protect you, protect your home as well. But they're literally going to lead you up to a new height. So this gateway that's going to be opening for you in December will be advancing you, and I feel like it's going to come quickly for you. So I'm going to pick the Angel Answers cards there now, and what these are cards, if you have any questions, I'm going to pick 3. You can pause the video and think about your questions. I'll be drawing the 3 cards, but I will be reading them as a collective message. So you can pause the video now if you so wish. Thank you. So we've got, the first one is forgiveness. It's up to you, and look for a sign. So they're the answers to your 3 questions, if you had any. Overall, I would say that I feel that when this activation happens for you, I feel that it's when you need to go back and forgive your inner child. you need to forgive yourself for not remembering these things that have happened in the past. And it's not your fault. At the end of the day, most of us, if not all of us, have been suppressed when we were children. And it's now saying, now it's time for you to actually move forward in your life. There will be a sign coming, like I said, in the month of December, for you to move forward on your path. But I do feel that this inner child of yours needs a little bit of healing before you get this sign. I feel it's going to activate your third eye a lot when you do that. Because if you see here, you've got the third eye being activated. We had Odin with psychic, your third eye being open, and also the moon here on a third eye, and Horus here. You've got the third eye everywhere in this reading, and I feel that this is going to activate your third eye more. And I think in the past you've seen things you didn't, like I said, feel was real, but now it's time to forgive yourself for what's actually happened in the past, and know that what is coming forward on your path, this breakthrough moment, is going to happen for you. So what next steps can Gemini pile number one, maybe there's a message in pile number 2 for you. Pile number 1 do in December. What next steps do they need to take? What next steps do they need to take? Thank you. So, what do we have? We have the 7 of Pentacles, the 8 of Wands, the 6 of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Page of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the 5 of Pentacles. Like I said, I feel like there's some messages coming in for you in December. I do feel it's to do with your past, things that things came to you in your past and you let them go, basically, because, and I feel this is part of it, I feel it's because people would see you differently and they wouldn't, I think this was your mindset, is that you felt that they wouldn't love you for who you were. But I feel like the next steps are now is once you forgive yourself and forgive the things that you put your inner child through, or other people put your inner child through, is that that's when new things start happening for you. And like I said, you're not the only one who can do this. There's a lot of people out there who have the same ability as you, and you will find your tribe, basically. I feel that like I said, during December you'll get to know these people and know that the things that have happened to you in the past is true, they are real, and there's nothing that you need to worry about, because I still see this Queen of Pentacles like worrying a little bit, but you're going to get a lot of clarity around messages. I feel once you do the forgiveness of your inner child, you'll get messages through, and there's people out there already know that they're going to help you, and I feel that this is where you're going to get the sign coming through. So what last message do we need for pile number 1, please? Last message for pile number 1. So we've got abundance. And it says, great news is headed your way. Abundance is coming to you in many forms. And I feel that with this, it's not just abundance in money. What was that word? I don't feel it's just monetary abundance. That's what I was trying to say. Monetary abundance. I feel like it's abundance of everything. Like it's abundance of your gifts coming in. If it is financial abundance, I feel like you are going to be in the right place. I feel like this, if it is money lack, like the lack in the past is going to be gone for you, because you've put the work in, you've planted your seeds, and now it's ready to harvest them now. So pile number 1, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, please check the other 2. Well, if not, if you didn't like the reading, if it doesn't resonate, go and check your other 2 piles, and also check your other placements in your chart, your moon, rising and Venus signs. And don't forget, if there's something you want to know about love, then there is a timestamp in the description box to take you straight over to the love reading. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Hi, pile number 2. So you chose the card of Balancing Act, and it is an 11 card. So maybe some of you see some signs and synchronicities, but I do feel your life is coming into balance. Some of it I think is to do with love, so if you want to go and check out the love reading, that is at the end of the video. But I feel like your ship is coming in for you now. So let's see what messages are coming through for you, pile number 2. What do we have for pile number 2? I do feel some of you feel that, I feel some of you are actually in a balanced state at the moment, and I feel that some of you think the bubble's about to burst, that it's too good to be true, or things like that. But let's see, like I said, what is coming through for you, message-wise. What else do we have for pile number 2, please? Thank you. So we have Kuan Yin with care and compassion. Choose to be love. Do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. Serapis Bay with ascension. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. Lady Nada with heart awakening. Awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. Dwal Kul, Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. Green Tara with supreme protection. You are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation and trust. And we had Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual supporting connections are increasing. I feel this is all about self-love. So where I was talking about, I feel this is about love, I feel it's all about self-love. I feel that you've put a lot of work in to yourself, that you've that's why you're in a balancing state at the moment. I feel like you think the bubble is about to burst is because you're seeing things unfold that you never thought would be possible for you. Yeah, and I feel that because you're in that state of self-love and you're doing things that is right for you at this time, this is when your ascension is going to progress even further, and you're going to get more activations, I feel, around your heart, which will bring in this infinite abundance into your life. But I feel like you think, like I said, the bubble's about to burst because it's too good to be true. But I can see there with that ship in that card, is that like your ship is coming into harbour. You're going to get everything that you have desired in this lifetime. see what messages we come through for pile number 2 then, please. Pile number 2. So what do we have? The 8 of Swords, the 6 of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Sun, the 6 of Cups, the 2 of Cups, the 3 of Wands, and the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel that if you hold on to the fear of things crashing down around you, then all this abundance and happiness is not going to come into your life. But you can see here, once you unstrap yourself from these chains and release, we've got the 4 of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles here. It's like releasing the grip on your life. You've put the work in, just continue to do that. Keep doing self-love, compassion, looking after your body, because look what's coming in. You've got the world at your feet. You are balanced. You're going to be in a place of fulfillment and joy and happiness. Is this with a partner, past life partner? Possibly. Like I said, it's not a love reading that I'm doing. However, love could come into the situation. I feel as this is getting into balance with who you truly are. It's knowing your true authentic self. You are given the guidance, or you're going to be given the guidance, but it's to stop yourself from being trapped. You've made that decision now to take the world and say, hey, this is my world I'm creating now, it's nobody else's, this is for me. And what you bring into your life is your decision. And I feel like it's balancing out, or you are balanced that much, is that you're afraid to give things away. But this is saying you can give these things away, because more is going to come in for you. The more you release, the more you'll get brought into your life. So let's see what else we have here. So we have the Talisman 49 card, we have Home 27, Deep Freeze 26, Sad Embrace 45, Field of Dreams 21, and Rescue 16. Yeah, I feel like this, like these here, is if the bubble bursts. Is like if you don't, I feel like if you don't protect yourself, put the work in, become who you truly are, know where you stand in your life. The Home card to me in this reading is feeling like you feel at home within your own body, whereas like I think in the past that's never happened. And because in the past that like you felt like that, is like you feel like that bubble, like I said, is about to burst, but you're the only one who can come out of this. You're the only one who can rescue yourself, nobody else. If you feel like you need to do that more inner work, then that's what you need to go and do. But this is saying you've got your wishes coming true. You've got the world at your feet. It's just about to break open for you, but it's not the bubble bursting. It's breaking open your gifts. Your higher self is coming in to say basically that like you are moving up in the ranks because you have put the work in. Just let go of the things that have caused you grief and upset and harm, because that's not what's going to happen to you. If you feel like you need protecting, we've got the protection card here and here, is just keep protecting your energy. Keep working on yourself, protect your energy, and just know what is meant for you will come in for you. So that if you let that all them feelings of what's happened in the past hold on, then it'll take longer to actually get to where you want to be. So I'm going to pull some angel answer cards here. So there'll be 3. You can pause the video if you want to ask any questions. I will be reading them as an overall general message. But like I said, pause the video if you feel like you want 3 questions answered for yourself. 1, 2. I feel like the top 3 for this one. Okay, so we have the situation will improve, wait, and success. So whatever your 3 questions were, they are the answers for them. With regards to the overall message, I'm seeing here that once you get into your state of harmony again, looking after yourself, protecting yourself, then your situation around this heartbreak, grief, loss, whatever you feel is coming for you will improve. It's just saying that it is all done in divine timing. Just wait for the right time, and I feel like around December, if you continue doing your work, that's when success, joy, happiness, more abundance coming in, ascension happening for you. You'll be getting downloads, you'll be getting messages through. It's just that just don't force anything to come through and don't resist it, because the more we worry about things, we're sort of like pushing what we do want away. We're bringing in the things that we're resisting, or we're bringing in the things that we're worried about, should I say. So let's just see what next steps that you need to take, pile number 2. What next steps does pile number 2 need to take? Next steps for pile number 2, please. Let's see what we've got for you then. So we have Justice, Temperance, the 4 of Swords, the Hermit, the Page of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords, the 4 of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, so like I said, I feel like this is divinely guided. You are literally going through this. You are totally balanced in your energy. Look, she's even balancing the cups out there. Totally divinely guided. I do feel, like I said, if you worry about the bubble bursting, it's time to go within. You need to go and meditate or seek clarity from other people. Ask for guidance. You will be given messages around like your next steps, as in like your next journey, so what's coming up for you, and it's things that basically the cycle's finished where you've been hurt and everything in the past. That's why I feel like you're to and froing, is because you're unsure whether all this stuff is coming back to you. But if you keep worrying about these things, like I said, this opportunity is going to go out the door, you'll miss it. And I feel like if you get back into a state of clarity, peace, harmony and joy, this is where the abundance is going to come flowing into your life. Because I can see you've done a lot of work on yourself. It's just that you just don't want that fear to come creeping back in. What other last message do we have for pile number 2 then, please? Okay, so we have clearing, remove energy blocks by clearing out unwanted emotional or material clutter. And that's what we're saying, we need to do that work on ourselves, continually do the work. So if you feel like you're going backwards a bit, it's just keep clearing your energy. I mean, that can be around the home as well. We do have the home card here, so it's about clearing out things that you don't use or haven't used for the last while. Because when we clear out things like that, new things come into our life. But I really do believe that you've been doing a lot of this work, and now it's just continuing to do the work, but to a degree where you actually love doing the work and not falling backwards, like I said, that like you feel like the bubble's about to burst because you continue doing the same thing over and over. So that was your reading, pile number 2. I hope you enjoyed it. If it doesn't resonate, please choose one of the other 2 piles, and also check out your moon, rising and Venus signs, as it will give you an overall picture of your situation in December. And don't forget, we have a love reading at the end, so you can if you want to check that out, the timestamp is in the description box below. And I'll see you in your next video. Thank you. Hi, pile number 3. So you chose the card of Wide Open. It's a 42 card, which can also be classed as the 6, which is all about balance. I feel like you've gone through a big transformation in your life, but what I heard as I put this card on the table was my eyes are wide open. So whereas like your arms are spread wide open there, I'm feeling my eyes are wide open now. So let's see what messages we get through for you, pile number 3. What messages do we have for pile number 3, please? They all want to come flying out at me, so whatever this is about. Let's see. What do we have? We have Holy Amethyst with Divine Alchemy. Move beyond current challenges, focus on what you desire. Freya with Phases and Cycles. There is a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. Yeah, I feel that with the eyes wide open is that you're basically seeing through the illusions of the world or life. We've got the Shekinah, Sacred Self. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. Lady Venus with Downloads and Understanding. Truth is being revealed, deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. Master Buddha with Increased Awareness. Deep connection, trust your inner voice. And we have Odin, Psychic Insight. Your third eye is opening, see truth for what it is, follow your intuition. Yeah, I did hear, like I said, eyes wide open, and I feel that you have you're realizing what's actually happening. Okay, so the way I look at this is people talk about a spiritual awakening and the Great Awakening, And I feel with this is both is happening for you at the same time. And that's why you've got this 6, which is a balanced energy, because I feel that if you found out one before the other, then it would knock the scales of justice, basically, I feel. And I think in December you're going to become more aware of things that are happening psychically and on the world stage, and I feel that you're very open to it. I feel it's going to be more it can be challenging for you in some ways. However, I feel that you can deal with those challenges, because I feel like whether you've done the work previously and you know about, or you knew subconsciously about these things, I suppose I can, even though I'm not Gemini and I don't have Gemini in my chart, but I feel like what happened with myself was, and I feel this is happening for you too, it's a few years ago when we were told about the situation in the world, I'll just put it that way, that there was some inner knowing that I felt that something was off. That something didn't feel right in my own being, and I think that this has been happening for you too. I think that that's when you've gone and done a lot of work on yourself. You've researched quite a lot, and it's basically brought out also your spirituality. I feel you've been getting an awful lot of downloads, information, trusting your intuition, and you know now basically what your own truth is. I feel that you do get information every so often, maybe around the moon phases and around them cycles that happen around the moon, because I see like a moon type thing around Lady Venus here. And I feel that you'll continue to get those downloads to help you to grow, basically. But your eyes have literally been wide open for the last maybe couple of years, if not longer. But there's more information to come, and I think this is where you're going to get this information through December. Let's see what other messages we have for you, pile number 3. Okay. Okay. So we have the High Priestess, the 4 of Pentacles, the Empress, the 9 of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and 2 more. I thought you had more than that, but obviously not. Oh, 3 want to come out, okay. So we have the 10 of Cups, the 6 of Wands, and the Hierophant. Oh my gosh, did we fit that in? Yeah, just about. Excuse me. Before these came out, I was like, oh my gosh, look at all the female energy here. I feel that even up here I know we've got Odin, but I feel like you've literally come into your divine feminine energy is shining through in December. I feel you're going to trust more of your intuition, like I said, more truths are coming to light. All I would say is don't hold on to it too much. Let it go, because at the end of the day you can't control what you're finding out. You can't even control the messages that are coming through. You can block them, but I don't feel like you will, because I feel you want this truth, you want this clarity in your life, because look what's bringing you in happiness, joy, success, victory, more lessons being learned, and I feel that this is what you want moving forward in your life. But yeah, you're totally stepping into your divine female energy, feminine energy, sorry, not female, because not gender basics, not gender, you know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm saying, that is so funny. But yeah, it's learning to trust your intuition now. I think you can discern what is good for you, what isn't right, what's the truth, what's not. And I think that's where you need to let go of the things that don't resonate with you. I feel that that's why that Four of Pentacles is there, because I think you know that the information that you're getting, you're going to trust through your heart space. What other messages do we have for pile number 3 then, please? So we have Spirit of Place, which is a 4 card. We have Wishing Well, 48. Home, 27. Mountain, 6. Coming to Life, 29. And Movement, 28. Yeah, I feel that basically you are coming into alignment with yourself. You're going to feel at home with the things that you're being, or the messages that are downloads that are coming through for you. They are literally coming in fast for you, and it's like that mountain is like gaping, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that this is happening. That's what I feel from that. But this is, oh my gosh, this is basically saying all your wishes are coming true with this. I feel like you've known about this stuff, spiritual based, and that this is basically because it's going to progress through December. I feel like you're going to be on top of the world. I feel like you're going to rise above any challenges that are being thrown at you now, and you know there's going to be an easier way to get through that door, because I've seen keys here. And I was like, there's a door opening for you, and I feel like this door is going to lead you further to knowing where you came from, knowing why you're here. So you climbed this mountain, and now it's saying there's an easier path now. There's an easier way to get to the information, because you're more connected to spirit. You're not more connected to source. And you can see the light. I know it's off the moon, but like the light is shining down from above. You've got this orb, and you have everything at your fingertips, and the illusion has been dropped. You know exactly, or come December, you know where you are meant to be, what you're meant to do, what your life purpose is, what guidance you're being given, whether it's right or wrong for you. Wow, this is cool. Okay, so I'm going to pull 3 cards for from the Angel Answers deck. If you've got any questions, feel free to think about them. I will pull, like I said, 3 of them. I will read them as a full collective message, but if you want to ask questions, just pause the video now, and then I will pull the cards. Okay, so we have abundance. Wow. No. And we have within the next few weeks. So they're the answers to the questions that you were asking. If it doesn't resonate, then it will be just a generic message of you are getting an influx of abundance coming to you. And I'm not just meaning monetary abundance. I feel like spiritual, health, wealth, knowledge, you name it, you're getting it all come December. I'm not saying it's going to be overwhelming. You can say, and I feel why this no card is here is that if it does get overwhelming, you can say no, just parts of it, just one step at a time. But I feel over the next few weeks, these messages are going to come in gradually for you. But there's something in your life where you're going to be turning around and saying, that's not for me anymore. You're going to be walking away from something that doesn't serve you anymore. That's what I'm feeling with that. Because like I said, you'll be trusting your intuition around that. You'll know straight away what that's about. Or you're in total alignment with the universe. I can see all the colours there. That is just, your chakras are literally totally in alignment. And within the next few weeks, you're going to get given more guidance. So next steps that we want for pile number 3, please. What next steps does pile number 3 need to do in the month of December? Does someone or some of you have something to do with Scotland? I don't know. I'm just seeing a picture of it looks like one of my cousins who live in Scotland, and I'm just thinking, do you have a connection with Scotland in some way? I don't know, that may just be for one of you. Whatever was meant to come through then. So we have, wow, look at this, the Ace of Pentacles. We have the 5 of Wands, the 6 of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Wands. Wow. Next steps then is not to worry about the outcome of anything. I feel like this is the no that you need to possibly somebody returning from a past who you had conflict with, and because you've moved on and you've progressed and you're ascending now, it's like they're not the right person for you. It could be a job offer, whatever it may be, just put it to what resonates with you. I do feel, look at this, you've got the Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. You've got a lot of abundance coming into you financially, because when you open yourself up and you trust in the universe, this is when everything that you want, joy, happiness, abundance, comes into your life. I feel with the 3 10s that we've got here is that like the end of that cycle is totally over for you of things that don't serve you anymore, I want to say, because I feel like you've done a lot of work on yourself and you've cut a lot of things out of your life. There's not many swords here, only this around the truth and clarity, and standing your ground basically for what you believe in. I do feel, like I said, there's messages coming in or going to be coming in gradually in the month of December for you, but I know that you're going to make the right decision, because you literally, well, I mean, what can I say? You just literally have everything at your fingertips. And it's all being divinely guided. You've put the work in, so why don't you deserve to have all this stuff? What else? Final message do we have for pile number 3 then, please? So we have passion came out first, and it says passion isn't confined to sexual energy. Life is meant to be felt. Don't hold back and focus. You're in need of a clear direction. Decide what you want in life. So I feel with this is that there may be somebody, like I said, returning who is going to try and knock you off track, and that's where you're going to say no to them, because you know that your path forward is something completely different. But I feel it's also about being honest with them and sharing with them what you're going through, how it makes you feel, possibly how you felt in the past with being that with that person. Take it as resonates, like I said, whatever suits your situation, but just know, like, you are literally going to get all these downloads. You literally have the world at your fingertips, like I said. Whoa. Wow, pile number 3, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If it doesn't resonate, please check your other 2 piles, and also check your other placements in your chart, your moon, rising and your Venus signs, as it will give an overall message to what is happening for you in December. If you want to know about love as well, then please stick around, because I'm going to be doing the love reading next for Gemini, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Thank you. Hi Gemini, so this is the love section of your reading. It is going to be one overall generic reading. I will, if there's anything comes up for singles, people in partnership, separated or in a marriage, I will say the messages as I see them. If it doesn't resonate, please go check out one of your other placements in your chart, or you can check out all of them so you can get an overall picture of what is happening for you on the romantic side in December. Okay, so what else do we have? And that's okay, thank you. So we have healing family issues, heart-to-heart conversations, soulmate, let go of control issues, reconciliation, make the effort, and honeymoon. First thing that popped into my head was then, you need to go on the honeymoon that you didn't take. If this was somebody, if somebody's watching who was married, if you didn't take a honeymoon, you need to go on the honeymoon. For everything else, I feel like some people, and I feel this on both sides, that some people have allowed family to get in the way of their relationship. I feel that this person who was in your life, because I don't feel they're in your life at the moment, was a soulmate. I feel that somebody past or past life could potentially be returned to you, but I feel that it's you need to on both sides, you need to do a bit of work around outside influence, I want to say, and it's to allow what happens, allow it to unfold naturally, but you need to talk to each other this time. I feel like on this relationship there was no effort put into it. There was basically it was like you were divided. Even though you were together, it was like you were divided because you weren't discussing your true feelings with each other, because I feel that some of it was because of what your family would say about the relationship in general. But there's also the side, I mean, I could say, but this is only my personal opinion, is that like at the end of the day, if you're in a relationship, it's nothing to do with your family. And I believe that, because if you truly love somebody, why should you let your family interfere with who you love? You have to make your own decisions in life. If that's a mistake that you're with that person and your family can see it, then that's their issue to deal with. You deal with your own problems as they arise. Yes, you could take advice from them if you want to, but at the end of the day, I feel like if they're trying to influence you on something in your relationship, then I feel that is where you need to now consider, was that right for me to do that? But it's also looking at it from your other or your partner's point of view, is like how did it make that person feel? Because when you're in a relationship, it's both sides' feelings. It's not just one-sided. Or it should only be two people in that relationship, not anybody else. Well, unless you're into that sort of thing. I just have to say that. I don't know why. But like, that's it. Each to their own. Each to their own. Let's see what else we have for you then. I feel like some of you are also childhood sweethearts. And it's like a divine connection that was put together. But I think you were both too young at the time. Or there's somebody who is younger than another person in this relationship. So we've got the Ace of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, the Strength card, the Knight of Wands, Temperance. Let's move them over. The Knight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Yeah, it's whoever allowed family to come in between them. I think that's where you need to get the strength now to walk away from that situation. Now, I'm not saying, and I know this sounds terrible, it's not saying like to release your family and to like cut them off. What I'm saying is there's got to be boundaries. You've got to set them boundaries with your family and your relationships, because I feel that this relationship that's coming in, it is divinely guided. I really believe that, and I said that in the past, or I said that just before. Oh God, this is definitely a past life, or a past an ex coming back. I feel like it's past life, because obviously the past, when we say in the past, so it may not be somebody in this lifetime, but I feel that when you meet this person, if you haven't already met them, that it's understanding that if there has been a relationship where there's been healing, where there's been family issues, it's about healing that now, because this guy has stepped up to the mark. He's moved from a knight to a king, and he's taken his power back, I feel, and that's he as in like non-gender specific. Let's see what else we have coming through for you then, Gemini. What else do we have for Gemini, please? They didn't want to leave me hands. Oh, funny. Anything else for Gemini, please? And this one, thank you. Okay, let's see what we have. We have passion. It says insane chemistry, like each other equally and having fun. Seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference, see? Kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection and falling in love. The butterfly, Relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. Camera, reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past and make memories. And wedding rings, wow. Union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. Yeah, this is a past life coming back around in this lifetime. And I feel they're going to come back around once you've healed these family issues. So whether this family issue was interference on previous relationships, because what you don't want to happen is for the same things happening over and over again. You need to let go of what's actually happened in the past to move forward. And like I said, if this is something to do with a wedding, like, and you never got that honeymoon, it's time for you to move it forward and take that honeymoon now. Wow, yeah. Divinely guided, that's what I see there. Meant to be. So Gemini, that was your love reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If it doesn't resonate, please check your other placements in your chart. If it does resonate, please give me a like, share and subscribe, and remember to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. And I'll talk to you in the next reading. Thank you.